Police report names Paul Eneche, Adama as complainants against Reno Omokri, Eneche brother, others over alleged slander of top Christian clerics. And now to the news info. The report of the investigation launched by the Nigerian Police Force into allegations of cyberbullying, criminal defamation, and the dissemination of false information targeting high-profile religious leaders, including Pastor Paul Eneche, founder of Dunamis International Gospel Center, identified the cleric as the complainant. Are you sure he was the one that went to complain? The investigation, detailed in police case titled CR 242/2024, stems from a petition filed by legal counsel Patrick Ocheja Okolo San on behalf of Pastor Paul Eneche and James Paul Adama as the complainants. Okay. The complaint accuses individuals and entities including Reno Omokri, Lover Blog, Auntie Adone, Kelechi TV, and Peter Obonyilu Eneche of publishing malicious content aimed at discrediting Pastor Paul Eneche. Sure, it is his family that are dishing out information to these bloggers, and including Reno. That Reno, he doesn't even have any shame. I don't know what he's looking for. They really need to deal with that Reno Omokri. Probably they should arrest him and keep him there for like 6 months. Maybe his body will calm down because he's really doing too much. They were also accused of making blasphemous, heretic, malicious, and scandalous publications against the Christian Church and Christian leaders such as Pastor Enoche of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Chris Oyakilome of Christ Embassy, Pastor W.F. Komoyi of the Deeper Life Church, Bishop David Oyedepo of the Living Faith Church Worldwide, Paul Eneche of Dunamis International Gospel Center, and others not listed. Why? What is your problem with the church? If you don't want to go to their church, leave them alone now. Why are you criticizing the pastors? What is your business with them? I don't understand. Did they collect your money? Or did they collect your wife? That you are angry and then what you think you should do is to be posting blasphemous things about them, malicious things about them, things that are unfounded about them. Why? If you don't want to go to church, you remain a pagan and nobody is stressing you. Abi? The petition directed to the Inspector General of Police and for the attention of the Deputy Inspector General of Police Force Intelligence Department (FID) alleges that the defamatory and malicious content targeting prominent Christian leaders has spread widely across social media platforms. According to the petition, the suspects allegedly manipulated sermon clips, distorted statements, and disseminated defamatory materials on social media platforms, including Facebook and X, formerly Twitter. These acts, the petition claims, were designed to smear the reputation of revered Christian leaders, incite public disaffection, and sow division within Christendom. According to the certified investigation report, suspect Peter Obonyilu Eneche allegedly posted defamatory content on Facebook and X, formerly Twitter, in June and September 2024. The report highlights multiple publications, including a video by Kelechi TV and posts by Reno Omokri and other entities. The petitioners claim these publications have caused harm to the reputation of the affected religious leaders and their ministries, leading to a public backlash and discord among Christians in Nigeria. The complainants allege that the post, alongside other defamatory content by the suspects, have caused emotional distress and reputational damage to clerics and their churches. Their actions thus far constitute offenses of criminal defamation, peddling injurious falsehood, and inciting the public against the church and revered men of God. These are crimes punishable under the instant laws of Nigeria. They claimed their actions have untold emotional, mental, and psychological consequences with potential suicidal ideation, low self-esteem, and frustration on the psyche of the targeted victims, the complainant said. Yes, because why would you be propagating the church in a bad light? Why would you be blaspheming the church? What did they do to you? Churches like the Redeemed Christian Church of God and their general overseer, the highly revered Pastor Enoche, the Living Faith Church, Reno Chapel, and their revered President, Bishop David Oyedepo, the Deeper Life Bible Church, and their founder and general overseer, Pastor W.F. Komoyi, Christ Embassy Church, and their general overseer, Pastor Chris Oyakilome, Dunamis International Gospel Center, and their senior pastor, Dr. Paul Eneche, among others, have been subjected to baseless and defamatory attacks, they claimed. I have attached overleaf the list of their controversial heresy and blasphemous comments against the church and their leaders. They have used various platforms to disseminate false and harmful information about these respected individuals, causing irreparable damage to their reputations and their ministries, thereby subjecting them to unwarranted public embarrassment and opprobrium. Their comments and pronouncements against the church and our leaders in Nigeria are part of their heinous machinations or grand orchestrations to cause disaffection, division, contention, rivalry, disruption, disunity, polarization, social anarchy, disloyalty, disorder, rebellion, uprising, chaos, destabilization, outcry, mass apostasy, apathy in the Christian church, with the ultimate intent to weaken the faith of many in the Christian church and to stop many from going to church. Anybody that talks against the church and because of that you leave the church, then that means you are not a grounded Christian, because of course, are you going to church for the pastor? You are going to church to serve God, and you should definitely look God for yourself. It's just that, okay, we cannot forsake the gathering of the brethren. You should have somebody that is your leader, that you are submitting to as your leader, as your spiritual head. If you don't agree to the terms of what he's preaching, if what your pastor is preaching is not in the Bible, you have every right to leave and look for another church. But if not, why not? Why would you leave your church because somebody said this? That means you are not really grounded with that. As a member of the Christian community, our clients feel personally concerned and targeted by their actions and rhetoric, and is deeply concerned for the future of faith and the spiritual upbringing of his children and successive generation. To witness one's deeply held beliefs come under attack in such a malicious and callous manner is a harrowing and unbearable experience. As earlier pointed out, religion is an integral part of life in any society, and whatever disrupts religious balance jeopardizes the peace and stability of that society. Yes. Therefore, no government anywhere in the world will sit idly to watch an individual or groups of individuals drag a whole nation to the edge of the precipice through unguarded religious utterances redolent with hate, disaffection, malice, and contention. In light of the pressing need to safeguard religious harmony and public safety, I hereby request that this petition serve as a standing document to the Nigerian Police Force to take immediate and decisive action against any individual or groups who engage in attack on Christian fathers of faith or other religious leaders. I urge you to grant full approval to your officers to pursue and prosecute any perpetrators of hate speech or incitement to violence with the utmost vigilance and diligence. I am confident that with your leadership and the dedication of the Nigerian Police Force, we can maintain a society that upholds the values of tolerance, respect, peace, and peaceful coexistence. Thanks, the petition said. I hope they would really do that. Because I don't know why you'll be blaspheming the church. If you don't want to go to church, stay in your house. It's not by force. That Reno owned go is what I'm after. They need to deal with him. He needs to go to jail. He really needs to. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.